Morris, St. James Parish Church. It's a beautiful day. Yes, the clouds a little lighter in terms of their colour, and the morning is relatively cool. It's been scorching in Bridgetown and St. Michael at Christ Church, but here in St. James, of course, we are in Folkestone, and we have the Marine Park as well as the lovely grounds and the beautiful sea. I can't see the sea from here, but I can tell you I'm in the company of Reverend Beverley Sealy-Knight. And good morning, Reverend. How are you?
Good morning. I am fine.
Now, St. James Parish Church, have you always been here?
I've been here for about 12 years.
12 years. And prior to that?
Prior to that, I was at St. John the Baptist, which is the Good Shepherd. So I've pretty much been spending just over 21 years here in the parish of St. James. But I am originally from the parish, what they would say the Republic of St. Philip.
The Republic of St. Philip, and you made it from the east to the west.
To the west.
And what are your thoughts about St. James, seeing that your ministry has been here for so long?
I will confess that I love St. James. I do. You know, we call it the parish of the setting sun. My family and friends who are so excited, they say a bit of a laugh and say we get the sun last.
I understand you do a lot of work with the schools which are close by, Frederick Smith Secondary School and the St. James Primary School.
Yes, and I enjoy ministry. Definitely, the young people are my heart. I'm very passionate about the two schools. There are indeed, we would say, the children are my babies. Right? Yes, go ahead.
And with the COVID-19 pandemic and the absence of face-to-face classes, how does that change your interaction?
Fortunately, we're able to get online, so we do online ministry with the schools. And from time to time, we do have the opportunity to do face-to-face. Just a couple months ago, Frederick Smith had the graduation, and we were lucky to be there with them, with the graduates. Mind you, we had to do it over 2 days, but it was awesome.
There used to be a presentation 1627 and all that. We're talking about whole town, we're talking about settling. And mention face-to-face when it comes to classes. What about ministry and church?
Well, there are a number of outreach ministries here at St. James. We have the Heed the Need, and there's where we're able to cater to families in terms of providing campers. That's Care and Share, and Care and Share is where we assist persons in terms of refurbishment to their homes, etc. And then we have the mini education center where we would spend time on evenings with students, assisting them with their homework, reading, etc. We even had a few adults with us, but of course COVID has changed that a bit. We also do counseling, and we share the space with Rotary and a few other organizations. And of course, we work closely with the Parish Ambassadors.
A special area of concern for COVID-19 would be the elderly, and you would have a number of elderly parishioners.
Definitely. We also have now you mentioned that, the older age, and they would have met every Friday morning here at St. James. But because of the concerns here COVID-19 is pretty much they're not in our faces, we've had to do things a little bit differently. So we're doing the telephone ministry with our elderly, and at the same time we've been able to encourage a couple of them to get online. So we are on Zoom on a Sunday morning with them as well. Actually, the telephone ministry will be in operation this morning around 11.
Great. You mentioned Parish Ambassadors. Tell us about your work with them.
Well, when I came here to St. James, I had the opportunity of being sitting on the panel interviewing the applicants for the Parish Ambassadors. And I love that experience, getting to know some of the young people, what they were thinking, their hopes, their dreams, and being able to work hand in hand, with the committee allowed me the opportunity to really get a grasp of what it is young people within the St. James area, what it is, what are their concerns, and what are their dreams, and be able to assist them in pretty much, working through those dreams. And it's really, really fun just simply being in the company of young people. I've really learned so much, and I do think that they've learned something from me too.
Well, Reverend Sealy-Knight, it's been a blessing, a privilege, and an honor sharing this time with you today, and we truly thank you for all your work with the Parish of St. James. We do have some tokens of appreciation from Vob 92.9 FM for you. A mug, we have a pair of headphones, and all branded for you. So thank you for your support for the people of the parish of St. James, indeed for Barbados in general. And here's praying that God's richest blessings continue to manifest in you, for you and your family, and indeed everybody with whom you come into contact.
Thank you so much, and just encourage the people of Barbados to support our schools, and especially Frederick Smith as it goes through its transition. So please, for the support and the love for our young people. And I'll have to say, it took me 40 years to catch up to the Roadrunner. I've been trying to do this for 40 years, at least to say hi.
Congratulations, Reverend Beverley Sealy-Knight. We're live on Vob 92.9 FM.